Yeah, from okay. This is just the Midas support and resistance line. Midas is looking at it's a combination of price and volume, and I'll send you some info on the details behind the indicator. I think you'll like the rationale certainly behind it, but just to give you a visual on like what it does. You have to pick points to apply it. So when you have a pivot low like this, you just add it on, and you can see the support that it provided on these two pullbacks. And then again, I'm going to add, so we've got this green line is just the standard Midas support and resistance line. This one is what's called the top finder. Um, and you can adjust it manually to match the slope of a given move, which is quite nice. I'm going to add another basic support and resistance right here. Just setting. That's going to do nothing. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and add that in here because I want to see. And you can actually adjust it to the low, medium, or middle, or high of a particular bar. And you can see, again, just the support that it provides all along the way. And of course, I would go ahead and add another one right here, probably contain this whole section. Um, this is great for, broader pullbacks, but you can see like this one was good for this and this, but then when the market took off, it doesn't, it's way down here, so it's not really helping much. That's the kind of scenario that you're interested in trading, and that the top finder is really good at helping to manage your risk on. So let's add another top finder right here and then extend it out. You can see, just the first bottom of the first pullback right in here, and then it just is a nice support zone all the way up and through here. And then if I were to take this up, when you actually want to move it until you see it holding support, so you actually use the market action to to modify where you actually place it, and then you can see again support in here, support all through in here, right up into this last big move up, um, and it just gives you a good indication of where you should be lightening up or exiting a trade. And had we gotten long right in here, this would have been a really nice run and nicely managed. Um, and again, let's go ahead and oops, trying to grab this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and move this right here. And you can see again, I mean, it breaks through it a little bit in here, but then all this support area. Um, yeah, and you can see, you get a feel for kind of how it changes. It got a little bit skewed because of this big run up right out of the gate. Um, the volume and price action in here sort of temper it, so you can see this actually fits better. I mean, it kind of encompasses this area better as well. And you can lay as many of these things down as you want to sort of gauge a zone for support or resistance. Um, and then some more examples over here. This red line is the top finder, so a nice trailing stop if you want to look at it that way. Um, and then the Midas support and resistance from this peak right here. You can see it just perfectly nails this right here. And then I run another Midas from here, and it just contains providing resistance or showing where resistance is going to occur here, and all the way across the board over here. And once we get back above that, um, run the top finder again right in through here, and you can just see how this hugs this move. And I mean, say you got in right there, you know, and your zone is all the way down here, like we were talking about before, well, so what, you know? If it breaks the top finder, then we lighten up or exit the trade, and once we, you know, gets to end here and we enter a new trade, run a new top finder and demand that it stay above it because it should, um, if we're entering at the right zones, right? Um, and let's see here. Uh, anyway, I'm going to stop this, and I think it gives you a pretty good idea. Give us something to talk about here anyway.